We're at World of Concrete 2015 in Las Vegas, Nevada, and my name's Scott Britt and I'm with Catapilar. I represent the small wheel loader product group out of Clayton, North Carolina. So the model you're looking at today is the 938M. This particular model is configured with the aggregate handler package. Now what makes the M very unique is the fact that we bumped up to a 7.1 liter. We get about 11% more horsepower out of that 938, but we are still saving fuel to the tune of about 5% over your K-Series model, up to 30 to 35% over your G and H Series model. Across the board on the family of models between the 26 and the 38, we've also increased the tip load on it as well to really make that the most stable machine. As well, we've added the secondary display on the machine to give a lot more tunability than we have in the past with things such as operator profiles, job profiles, preventative maintenance. We're including the Catapilar product link for 3 years on this machine as well, so you can keep track of your equipment, allow it to communicate back with you, and really take advantage of everything that we offer within our dealerships. Now when we went to the M Series product on the 926M, 930M, and 938M, we had to go to a Tier 4 final emissions package, but just like the K-Series models, we wanted to make that as simple as we possibly can. So what you're looking at is the Tier 4 final emissions package that is involved in this model. Again, 7.1 liter, we've increased the horsepower with the simple push of a button. We're also picking up better fuel economy to it. We've tried to go one step further, always making it the most service-friendly machine that we possibly can. When you have the LED lighting package available to it, you also pick up things like under hood lighting that adds a little bit of make it easier to check your oil in the morning when you're getting ready to go to work on the first day. So this is our new secondary display in our M Series product family. This is also the standard push button display. Now I did mention earlier that we went up to a 7.1 liter engine. We picked up additional horsepower, but yet we're saving fuel, so that doesn't always add up. So we went with something what we call horsepower plus. So in standard mode, that's what allows me to save up to 35% over the G and H Series product family, and up to 5% over the K Series product family. With a simple push of a button, I can unlock all that horsepower when I need to do long load and carry, when I need to climb hills with it, and it's telling me on my screen that I've unlocked the horsepower plus. So it allows me to get all that power to the ground. Now within our secondary display, kind of the primary as it shows up, the general home screen, we're picking up our def percentage as well as our fuel level. Now by going as simple as it is, you just kind of ask yourself, what do I want to do? So here I have an information button. I press the information button, and then it allows me to open up several different menus to it. So if I come down to machine, I can then come into settings that I want to change. I press OK. And within it, just as always, we have our high stat operator modes. And remember, our high stat we can make it operate like a torque converter, like a high stat. If you're in an application that's pushing in the ice where you need the ultra low ground conditions, and you can back it and you can use the ice mode. So we're going to leave this one in TC or torque converter mode, right, to operate like a traditional torque converter. I also have infinite numbers of parameters I can adjust on it. You can see ride control speed, I can choose my fine mode, my third function, directional shift, parallel lift, how my float works, etc. All that involved when you have that secondary display. Go back to menus. Also have some other information that's new for this model. I can get into my service mode, and I have preventative maintenance. So when I get into preventative maintenance, it's going to pop up and it's going to let me know, hey, your 500 hour PM or preventative maintenance is due, and all, etc. You'll have all those listed in. And again, your product link is going to tie in and alert you as independent on your email, text message, etc. because it's included on this model. Go back one more, we have another one down here called operator. Now this machine has not been configured with it, but I can have up to 25 separate operator codes that I would key in a code. And it's going to have the preferences for that operator, as well as it acts as a security feature. Now when I chose this and I choose operator, I choose profile, then just ask yourself, what are you doing with the machine? Well, currently it's set up to kind of be an auto salvage. I can tell by looking at these buttons here. But let's say today that we're going to do load and carry, and I choose OK. And it says this is what's going to change. We're going to go to work tool, we're going to go to fine mode, etc. And I choose OK. And a few features down here changed. If I want to go into it again, I want to come into auto salvage. And I know that for auto salvage, I'm going to be using a fork. So right now I'm on bucket. I know that I want my fine mode to be on slow, my lift and tilt response to be enabled, and the various kickouts. All the kickouts right now are enabled. So let's, for this example, we'll put it in 1 and we'll see what all changes with it. When I hit OK, I know I went to fork mode. I turned off my bucket kickouts. My ride control come on to service mode or always on. I slowed myself down to 2, and because I've still got it, I've got my HP button pushed. The cool thing about it is, even if I go to home, you're not locking yourself in. I can come in and turn and change anything that I want to with it. So it's very simple. It just kind of gives you a way to set that machine up as configured. So real simple to get into, a couple pushes. Just ask yourself what do you want to do with it. It allows you to get in to do all those various things. So a whole lot of profiles for applications listed in there. Thanks for taking the time to learn a little bit about the M-Series small wheeler from Caterpillar. Come see us next year at the 2016 World of Concrete. We look forward to this machine being on your job site in the near future.